I'm Buddy Mary and this is Nectar Insights. If you like these videos, don't forget to comment below and subscribe to our channel so we can keep bringing you these videos. Before we get into the Cancard itself, let's just talk about cannabis laws in the UK. Cannabis is classed as a Class B drug, which means it has little or no medicinal value, but there's a high potential for abuse. But yet somehow the UK is one of the biggest exporters of medicinal cannabis, coming from a pharmaceutical company owned by a Tory. Medicinal cannabis has been legal in the UK since 2012, but yet there's been less than 5 prescriptions given on the NHS. If people would like to get a subscription for the medicinal cannabis, they've got to go through costly private clinics, which can cost upwards of £150 just for a consultation. So you're paying £150 just to be able to see someone who may or may not give you that all-important prescription, when you could have just spent that £150 on some decent ounces out there, cutting out the middleman. But what this does leave you open to is risk. So if you're trying to just medicate, trying to get that plant that saves your life daily in you, you're a criminal. It can put you at risk of being fined, prosecuted, and in some cases people lose their jobs, their children and their homes. This is not right. This is disgusting. I'd like to remind you our bodies have an endocannabinoid system, meaning we evolved side by side with it, and our bodies found this plant so crucial to our development, it developed a whole system of receptors in our bodies to be able to take in this plant and use its compounds to heal our minds, our bodies and our souls. So the fact that it is illegal is absolutely ridiculous. The fact that people can lose their children, their homes and their livelihoods over a plant is ridiculous. This is where the Cancard steps in. It sort of decriminalises cannabis for the medicinal user. The Cancard is perfect for anyone who can't afford those costly prescriptions. The Cancard allows the police to exercise discretion, understanding that the patient is holding medicine and not a dangerous drug. Recreational cannabis is still illegal in the UK. CBD and hemp products need to be under 0.2% THC for them to be considered legal. CBD flower is sold, but it's still technically illegal. It's sort of sold in a weird grey area in the law. The Cancard was introduced in 2020 and it was created by a lady called Carly Barton who was using cannabis medicinally. She was really struggling to gain access to this plant through the NHS and through private means. The Cancard tagline is supported by MPs, backed by police, designed by doctors and made for patients. On the Cancard website, Carly states that normally when medical users reach the courts being prosecuted for the use of cannabis for medicinal reasons, their cases were dropped. It was a waste of time, a waste of money, and it also puts that patient through undue emotional, mental and physical stress. It's quite traumatic to be arrested and prosecuted for using a plant that literally saves your life. Using the Cancard, it sort of decriminalised cannabis for genuine medical cases, and it can greatly reduce the risk of conviction in a medical case. How does the Cancard work? Well, it's a literal card. It's a holographic photo ID with your details on it. If you're stopped by authorities and you have cannabis on you, you can produce this card. From this card, the police officer can see that you're a medical patient and not just someone having a good time, because that would be bad. How do you apply? Well, it's only $19.99 for a yearly subscription. You fill in your details, your doctor's details, and you include a letter from your doctor stating your eligibility based on your diagnosis. Put all that info into the Cancard website and wait for your cards to arrive. There are 4 points in the criteria you need to be eligible for to get the Cancard. First is you've tried 2 different medications that are prescribed for your diagnosis and they've not worked. The second point is that the person is told by their doctor that their diagnosis makes them eligible for medicinal cannabis. Third is that the patient is at potential of risk of fines or even prosecution of having cannabis on them. Third is the person is at potential risk of fines or sentencing if found with cannabis. And fourth is the person cannot afford a private prescription. Conditions to be eligible include migraines, fibromyalgia, trigeminal neuralgia, cancer, ADHD, anxiety, depression, IBS, IBD, Crohn's disease, insomnia, autism, Parkinson's, epilepsy, MS. You can find a more extensive list on the Cancard website. Fingers crossed, the Cancard is a massive step for UK cannabis policy. But what do you think? Are you going to be applying? Do you think it's safe? Let us know in the comments below. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out our other videos we've already released. I'm Buddy Mary and this is Nectar Insights. We'll see you next time.